What is going on, guys? I'm Alvin here, and this is episode 13 of Newcastle's Transfer Challenge. So, before we get into the episode today, I would like to mention that I'm looking to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year 2023. So, I would really appreciate it if you guys can help me out and click on the subscribe button down below. Thank you so much in advance, guys. In today's episode, we will be going against West Ham for our Europa League semi-final. All right, so I'm actually a little bit worried, to be honest, because we have actually faced Tottenham in the Carabao Cup semi-final and Fulham in the FA Cup semi-final as well. We have actually had two semi-final in this season, and we have lost both of them. All right, so I'm actually a little bit worried that our players, they can't cope up with the pressure, of going into these big important matches, and they always squander their chances. And I really hope today won't be the case, because against West Ham, right, if we have a look at our past meetings record, we have never lost against them. All right, all the three times we have actually, in the last season and this season, we have met them in the Premier League clash, and we have always win against them. All right, so in our last meeting against them, we actually won 3-0. So I really hope that today will be the same case as well. So in terms of West Ham, right, they are actually not a bad side, but this season's performance, I would say, especially in the Premier League, has not been quite good to them. They are actually finding themselves in the middle of the table, where initially they were actually predicted to be finishing 8th, which was very close to us. We were actually initially predicted to finish 7th, if I'm not mistaken, early on in the season. So yeah, in terms of the on paper, I would say they are very, very similar to us. We are very level in terms of the quality. And let's have a look at the key player. Their key player is Kurt Zuma. All right, so let's just compare him, with Bastoni and see if he is good or if he's better than Bastoni. No, Bastoni is better than him. So, all right, so I actually feel a little bit better, when I look at this comparison here. Bastoni looks even, basically way better than him. So I think that is going to be great. All right, so let's talk about the match that we have played after last episodes. All right, so after last episode, we have actually played against Leeds United. So in this game, I would say that we really played exceptionally well, especially, we actually had 10 shots on target. We had an XG of 2.54, and we had a possession of 61%. So this was a really, really good display, and yeah, we totally outplayed Leeds United. And look at the scoreline, we won 4-0 in this match. All right, so this was a goal from, Martin Tavares, and Joe Gerhardt actually managed to score, a goal against his former club. As you guys know, this season we actually signed him from Leeds United, and he scored a last minute goal. If you have a look, 82 minutes against his former club to give us a 4-0 victory. After that, we ended up losing to Manchester City 4-1. I'm really not sure why can't we win against them. Seriously, whenever in this whole series, right, whenever we face Manchester United, we have never even managed to get a draw against them. So that is actually not a very, very good record against them. But look at this. We were actually very, very, similar to them, I would say. Especially in the first half, you have a look, right? In the first half, our XG was actually very close. We were even better, at the end of the first half. We were creating a lot of chances, but they actually managed to score 3 goals in the first half. So that was actually not going good for us, especially in terms of our defending. All right. In the second half, we basically didn't create anything, and then they went on to win a 4-1. With a 4-1 scoreline. So overall, I would say not a very good performance, especially in our defense. Look at our back line. Matthew Target with a 6.1, Bastoni 6.5, Alvarez with a 6.0, Trippier with a 6.3. So yeah, that was not a good game. Not a good day in the office as well. And yeah, they totally outplayed us, like what we did to Leeds United, and they won. Okay. All right. So in terms of the league, right, we have actually qualified for the Europa League, which is great. Okay. But we are still looking to get into the Champions League next season. We are currently sitting in the 3rd position with 72 points, 5 points ahead of Tottenham. All right. So I would say in the last 3 match that we have, we will have to win at least 2 of the matches. if we do that, we will confirm our Champions League qualification for the next season. Or in our next game, if we win and Tottenham lose, we will get into the Champions League. It is as simple as that, and I really hope it will be as simple as that by the end of this season. All right, so in terms of our next opponent, right? Let me bring it up, because I'm afraid that the webcam will be, sorry, my face will be, blocking the view. All right, so our last three Premier League games are going to be against Burnley, which is at the 20th, position. So I think this should be an easy game for us to win. West Ham, okay, which we are playing today, and Aston Villa. All right, so I think I don't think we will have any problem of winning two games out of these three. And yeah, I'm really confident with the capable of our team, and I really hope they will not disappoint me, especially in today's episode. We really need to get to the final of the Europa League. We at least need to try to win at least one title, right, this season. All right, so we have actually got our youth intake for this season. And to be honest, I'm a little bit underwhelmed by the other talent, but this guy, Steven Robinson, is really, really good. Seriously, he looks amazing, especially on his physical. Apart from his stamina and strength, but he's only 16 years old. So, and I'm already training him, to increase his endurance, to focus on his endurance as well. So I hope that will actually improve his stamina in the future. And I know he can actually be a good, advanced forward on attack. But we do have a lot of strikers in our team, especially with Tavares and Santiago Munoz. So I think I'm not thinking, I've actually already started training him to be, to be trained as our left winger on inside forward on attack. To be honest, if we can actually, train him to be as an inside forward on attack, right? He will be able to do a good job as an advanced forward on attack as well. So it's actually quite similar, inside forward and advanced forward, especially the attribute that they need. And yeah, this guy actually has a 5-star potential. He is already a 2-star, current ability. I'm really excited to see how is he gonna, develop into a good player. Is he gonna be a superstar in the future or not? Other than that, I'm actually quite underwhelmed with the other talent that we have. Aaron Lambert, Joseph Seki, I think we should keep an eye on them as well. They have a 3-star, potential ability, but I'm not exactly sure whether they will be able to, break into our first team 11 in the future. Yeah, I really have my doubts on them, especially Aaron Lambert as well. If he can grow into a, 3-star potential ability, and he can actually improve a lot of his, physical attribute that we need from him, I think he could be maybe, a backup goalkeeper for us in the future. Yeah, but other than that, I think Steven Robinson, I'll be really looking at, keeping an eye on him. Other than that, I think, yeah, just let them grow, develop. We sometimes can't know. There will be players where, when they are 16 years old, they really show as, as a 3-star potential ability player, blah blah blah, But when they grow into that, 3-star potential ability, they ended up, being better than the players that we already have in the first team 11. So we can't say, it is too early to judge them, but yeah, I'm really excited for Stephen Robinson. I really want to see him grow, and I really hope by the end of the series we will get to play, him in our first team 11. So guys, the team that I'm going to be fielding against West Ham United is going to be Costa in goal, Marcos Alonso, Bastoni, Gabia, and Livramento as our back four. All right, Trippier is actually suspended, okay, because he accumulated 5 yellow cards, in the Europa League competition. All right, Mateo Gabio, I'm starting him because Alvarez, in the last game against Manchester United, as you guys know, he had a, average rating of a 6.0, so I'm taking him off. Alonso, also the same case with Matthew Target. Matthew Target actually not had a good average rating. If you have a look, in the last 5 games, average rating of 6.56, not good enough. Let's bring in Marcos Alonso and see if he can do a better job as our left wing back. So Bruno will be in the base of the midfield. Orkan and Ruben Loftus-Cheek will be our 2 central midfielder. Isaac on the left, Saint Maximin on the right, and Callum Wilson will be our striker up front. Let's submit the team and get into the match. Alright, so we have a kickoff highlight here. Orkan to Isaac. Bastoni Bastoni tried to look for Marcos Alonso on the left hand side. He tried to cross it. It was actually blocked by the defender, and now Vlasic for West Ham United. That was a great tackle by Isaac to win the possession there. And now Gabia trying to look for Saint Maximin on our right wing. Back to Tino. Tino cross the ball to Wilson, and Wilson scores with a great shot. He found the bottom corner of the goalpost, and we are in the lead in the first 30 seconds. That is amazing, to be honest. All right, so are we going to be able to break the record of the fastest goal in the Europa League? I'm not sure. We will see at the end of the game. All right, so 16 minutes. Now we have another highlight here. So we have actually had a great start to the game, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek he was so close to making it 2-0, in the first 20 minutes, but we didn't get to score. Another 7 more minutes left for the first half to end. If you look at the match stat, right, West Ham and us are actually very, very tight in terms of our, shots on target, the chance created, XG, and even the possession as well. If you look at this, right, the possession, 51% to 49. We have two shots on target each, but we have managed to score a goal here. And can we make it 2? Wilson, that was so close from him. All right, he couldn't get it on target, and I thought we were gonna end the first half here, but we have a corner. Such a easy collection by Areola, and now is he gonna try to launch a counter attack? I think it's too late for him to launch a counter attack, but he's tried to look for a long ball. Livramento got into the loose ball. Now Bruno passing it to Livramento. Okay, all right, Saint Maximin passing it back to Matteo Gabia. Now Tino Livramento on the right hand side. He's trying to look for a cross. It was blocked by the defender, but we still have the possession. Isaac is through. Can he score? What did he do there? And Marcos Alonso, he should have tried to look for a shot there, right? He just passed it back to Marcos Alonso. All right, so yeah, to be honest, both of the team have actually not played really well, but we are still leading in the first half. So I'm not going to complain too much, but I'm not going to tell the team that, they have been playing well. I'm going to just tell them things are going well. They are capable of even doing better. All right, so I think in terms of the taxi, I'm not going to change anything yet. We are in the lead. I don't want to make it too complicated. I don't want to complicate things too much for the team. I'm just going to demand more. And now we have a highlight here. Orkan tried to, release Wilson there, but it was intercepted by the defender. We still have the possession here. Bruno crossed it towards Isaac. He found Wilson. He should have scored there. Oh my God. That was such a chance for him to score. Now Marcos Alonso trying to look for a set piece. He tried to look for Saint Maximin. Headed clear by West Ham's defender. Now Skamaka. Okay, he's alone. And Saint Maximin, that was a great tackle by him. Now Marcos Alonso. Wow, that was a fancy pass by Bruno. I think he is injured. Oh my God, don't tell me they are going to go on to score here. Jared Bowen. Skamaka, that was a great save by Diogo Costa. Amazing by him. Okay, but we have considered a corner here. I think Bruno is okay. I think he just felt a little bit of a pain there, I think. What is this highlight? I've never seen this highlight by FM before, the player running with the ball, getting into the position, to take the corner. And now why is it taking too long? Is it going to be a goal? Why do I feel that they are going to go and score a goal now? Now Barrios. So Bruno looks like he is injured right now. Yeah, he's hampered by injury. You know what? Let's bring it. Oh my God, Joe Willock is not here to... Joe Willock, he's not registered in the Europa League competition. So you know what I'm going to do? Bring in Oliver. Oliver can play as a box-to-box midfielder. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, we're going to pull him to play as a defensive midfielder, but he will play the role of a roaming playmaker on support. I really hope this will not, be a problem to our defenders, especially because we are losing a deep-lying playmaker that can actually cover on the defensive side of the things. And I really hope that will not happen. Now we are in the 75 minutes. Isaac is playing well. He's a little bit tired, but I think just let him play for now. Gabia, 6.5. Let him out. The Saint Maximin is on a 6.5. You know what? Let's bring in Rooney Baji for him. Confirm the changes. Let's play. Another 17 minutes to go. Can we hold on to our lead, or maybe can we extend our lead in the last 10 minutes right now? Alright guys, so another 1 more minute to go. 4 minutes of added time. Can we hold on to the lead? No. Please do not score here. Don't let them score here. That was a great clearance by Livramento, but West Ham still have the possession here. Emerson on the left hand side, blocked by our defender. Harry Winks to, is it Craig Dawson? Barrios to Jared Bowen, and he scores an equalizer in the last minute. And you know what's the worst part? We are going... Oh, that is a disallowed goal. Oh, okay, FM God. Thank you so much. Alright, so the first leg is going to end with the scoreline 1-0. To be honest, this was such a boring, first leg. I'm happy that we got a win, but yeah, that was not a good performance in terms of, for me as a, as a commentator, right, as a YouTube creator, this was not a good good start of the episode, to be honest. Alright, so we will be playing Burnley, another 2 more days. And, I'm going to play that off camera, obviously. And I will be coming in back for you guys for our semi-final second leg. Do not go anywhere. Alright guys, so we trashed Burnley 5-2 in our game off camera. Okay, Callum Wilson scored 2 goals. Rooney Baji 2 goals with 1 assist. And Joe Linton coming in from the bench and scoring 1 goal. So this was actually an amazing performance. We were actually already, 3-0 up in the first half. I was actually a little bit worried, initially when they managed to score 2 goals in the second half to make the scoreline 3-2. But we made the changes and our players basically just hold on to the lead. They extended our lead to 5 goals and it was an amazing performance. But, in the Premier League, we have still not confirmed our, our qualification to Champions League yet. So, that is still to be done. But I think if we win against West Ham in our next game, in the Premier League, not the second leg, all right, we will confirm our Champions League qualification. All right, so the team that I'm going to be fielding against, West Ham, obviously, it's going to be in a very similar team, that you guys know. It is Costa in goal, Matthew Target, Bastoni, Matteo Gabbia, and Kieran Trippier will be our back four. Bruno in the base of the midfield, Oliver and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. In front of him, Isak on the left, and Rooney Baji will be starting ahead of Saint Maximin. If you guys remember, in the first leg, Saint Maximin didn't play well. Rooney Baji scored 2 goals and 1 assist, against Burnley. So I think he should be getting a chance to start against West Ham today. Alright, and Callum Wilson will be our striker up front. Let's just submit the team and get into the match. Alright, so we actually have 1 foot in the final right now. But if you look at the aggregate score, right, we are only leading by 1 goal. So things can change very fast. Especially, since we are going to be playing, away from home. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a tricky second leg, and I really hope our team will be up, to the challenge, and I really hope they will hold on to the league or manage, or even extend the lead, and we will get into the final of the Europa League in our second season as a Newcastle's manager. Alright, so now we have a highlight here. It is headed clear by the West Ham's defender. Now Skamaka, Vlasic is through. Don't tell me they are going to score an early goal here to equalize, but it did not happen. That is a goal kick for us. But I don't like the way we were basically, our defense line was just broke off by that one pass by Skamaka. Okay, Vlasic to Thomas Susak. Thomas Susak to Matthew Target. Bruno. Oliver, he found Rooney. Can he get Isak through? He found Isak, and Isak scoring our second goal of this Europa League semi-final F, and his 29 goal. Mind you, okay, he has been an amazing player for us this season. As you guys know, Callum Wilson didn't started the season well, and he got an injury early on in the season, right? So Isak basically, he took the chance and the advantage that we gave him, to be as our striker, and he took that seriously, and yeah, thanks to him, we are in this position today because Callum Wilson actually took so long to get his season running. I know he have already scored, if I'm not mistaken, 24 goals this season, but that actually came in, only starting from the second half of this season, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so we have a goal kick here. Diego Costa to Bastoni. Gabia back to Diogo Costa. All right, so he's just crossing it towards Callum Wilson, headed clear by the defender. Now, okay, Bowen tried to get into the loose ball. Matthew Target, I'm not sure what he did there. He just slid it, but he went back, and he won the possession. So no complaints from me. Oliver, okay, Isaac on the left hand side. Can he get past the two defenders? Okay, he found Wilson. Oliver got into the rebound and he scores for us. And now the aggregate score line is 3-0. Okay, so I think it is safe to say that we are in the Europa League final. Can I say that? I'm just gonna whisper it so that the team doesn't get complacent and we ended up losing this whole tie. All right, so now they have a free kick here. Skamaka, is he gonna take a direct free kick? I think he's gonna try from there. It actually hits the crossbar. All right, so fair play to them. In this half, right, they are actually trying to create chances as well. They're trying to basically try to peg us back in, but yeah, I think with them playing more attacking, I think we are actually getting more chance, more space for us to create our counter attacking play, which is great. And I'm going to tell the team that I'm really happy with what they are doing. We are leading by 3 goals, so that is amazing. Callum Wilson have actually not had a good game, good start in the first half. Let's see if he can keep this on. If not, we are going to bring in Tavares for him. Okay, I have been playing Tavares a lot, especially in the striker position with the absence of Santiago Munoz, and he has been quite good for us. I'm really excited to see how is he gonna play for us, how is he gonna develop next season, because I'm really planning to play him more often in the striking position. As you guys know, Callum Wilson, he is already 32 years old. Next year he's going to be 33. Obviously his decline is going to be starting sooner rather than later, right? So yeah, we need to make sure Tavares is good enough to to replace Callum Wilson when he leaves, or when he starts declining and I just throw him into the under 21. So he's on a 6.4. Callum Wilson, let's take him off for Martin Tavares. All right, so Matthew Target is on a 6.7 and he is on a booking. Let's take him off for Marcos Alonso. Kylian Trippier, he's on a yellow card as well, but I believe in him. He's our captain. I think he can actually, keep his anger in check, or I really hope he doesn't prove me wrong and get sent off. But we are leading by three goals. I'm really happy, and I'm not as nervous as last episode where we were actually catching up, trying to catch up Napoli and yeah, trying to get into the semi-final, which was an amazing game that we played in the second leg especially. All right, so now Harry Winks is through. Okay, I really thought that actually went in. Lucky for us, it did not. All right, we are in the 75 minutes. Let's make a little bit more changes here. Ruben Loftus-Cheek can actually come off for Joe Linton. Okay, so let's see who we should bring out. You know what, Bruno, he's tired. Let's bring in Sean Longstaff. If you look at his sharpness, right, he's on a rate, so I think we should give him a little bit of a play there. Kylian Trippier can actually come off for Tino Livramento. So who's gonna be our captain? Is gonna be Bastoni. I'm just gonna praise the team. There's only 5 more minutes left. I don't think they will be able to score 3 goals in these dying minutes. And I'm really happy to say that we are in the final of the Europa League. Now I'm not sure who are we going to be facing. Is it going to be Borussia Dortmund or Arsenal? Borussia was actually leading in the first leg, with the scoreline 1-0. It was almost the same as us. Let's see if Arsenal managed to make a comeback, or are we going to face Borussia Dortmund? Congratulations, lad. You have all dreamt of playing the final and we have got in. Alright, let's have a look. Who are we playing? Oh, we are going to be playing against Arsenal, guys. So yeah, there it goes. Newcastle to play Arsenal in the final. All right, so this is gonna be the game that we will be playing in tomorrow's episode. So in tomorrow's episode, right? Let me get back up. Okay, so I'm obviously going to be playing West Ham and Aston Villa's game up front because sorry, off camera, not up front, off camera, because any one win of this is going to confirm our Champions League football. Okay, so tomorrow we will be back for the final of Europa League against Arsenal. So we will be playing this match, and then after that, we will talk about the team on our plan for next season as well. All right. So guys, if you have enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.